When you travel on the roadside, you find a lot of children begging on the street. But how many of us know that the child is not begging for himself or herself? Beg money, take money, and the money is taken away by the fellow in the evening. This is an organized crime. The child was abducted, kidnapped, exploited, physically, emotionally, financially, and sexually. It is not their fault, it is our fault. Article 23 of the Constitution says human trafficking in every form is prohibited. Therefore, when we the people of India give to ourselves the Constitution, all of us are equally responsible under the Constitution. If my daughter cannot be violated, your daughter also cannot be violated, isn't it? That is human rights.
Aachi Institute of Management and Entrepreneurial Development offers PGDME, Postgraduate Diploma in Management and Entrepreneurship, 100% placement, part-time job during study period, earn ₹10,000, hands-on training in HR, production, sales and marketing, warehouse and logistics, quality and exports. Admissions open. Apply now. www.aimed.in. For inquiry, contact 99442 83994 or 9840338935. Email info@aimed.in.
மங்கையராய் பிறப்பதற்கு நல்ல மாதவம் செய்திட வேண்டுமம்மா என்று கூறுவார்கள். அதேபோல் குழந்தையும் தெய்வமும் ஒன்று என்று நாம் அறிந்திருப்போம். அப்படி பெருமை மிக்க பெண்களும் குழந்தைகளும் அந்த காலத்தில் அதிகமாக கடத்தப்பட்டு பல்வேறு தொழில்களுக்கு பயன்படுத்தப்பட்டனர். இப்படிப்பட்ட அவர்களின் அடிமைத்தனமான வாழ்வியல் மீட்டு பல்வேறு குழந்தைகள் மற்றும் பெண்கள் வாழ்வில் ஒளிவிளக்கு ஏற்றி வைத்தவர். பெண்கள் படிக்க வேண்டும், சாதித்து விட வேண்டும் என்று வெறும் வாய்வார்த்தையில் மட்டும் சொல்லாமல் தனக்கு கிடைத்த பதவி மூலம் பெண்களுக்கும் குழந்தைகளுக்கும் பாதுகாப்பு கொடுத்து அவர்கள் வாழ்வில் வசந்தம் வீச வைத்த பெருமைக்கு சொந்தக்காரர். தன்னுடைய தொடர் முயற்சியால் பெண்கள் மற்றும் குழந்தை கடத்தல் கூட்டத்திற்கு முற்றுப்புள்ளி வைத்த பெருமை இவரையே சாரும். இத்தகைய சாதனையை சாதாரணமாக படைத்திருக்கும் திரு P.M. நாயர் அவர்களை பாராட்டி வரவேற்பதில் பெருமிதம் கொள்கிறது எய்ம்ட் டாக்ஸ்.
Hello, namaste, vanakkam to all of you. This is P.M.Nair, Indian Police Service. God gave me an opportunity to serve the public for a short period of 35 years. Every day you could do something for others. Every day, genuinely you could do a lot of work for others. Police also gave me a lot of opportunities in different ways. I worked in the CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation, starting with the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case in Chennai. Today, let me have a short interaction with you on the issue of human trafficking. When you travel on the roadside, you find a lot of children begging on the street, on the road junctions. We feel sorry for the child and give him some 5 rupees or 20 rupees and we go back. But how many of us know that the child is not begging for himself or herself? The child is made to beg. Somebody takes the money out of the child. They deprive the child of the child's childhood and make the child come onto the street, beg money, take money, and the money is taken away by the fellow in the evening when the child goes back. This goes on. This is an organized crime. When I started my career as a police officer way back in 1982, I was a SP of a district. You know, SP means Superintendent of Police of a district. One lady came to me and said, in Hindi, I was in Bihar, the lady said, my son is not well. So I thought for a moment, son is not well, she should have gone to a doctor. I said, okay, please sit down. I didn't want to discourage her. Then I said, where are you coming from? She said, I'm coming from a village. I said, that village is around 200 kilometers from here, my district. She said, yes. How did you come? I said, I took the first bus at 5:30 bus and came to you. I said, you came to meet me only? Yes, of course. Why did you come to meet me? She said, I heard your reputation. You are a committed person working on social causes and you are helping the poor people. Therefore, I decided to come. Okay. What can I do for your child? She said, come and see my child. I said, what happened to him? Please come and see my child. All right. I traveled, went back, took almost 1.5 hours time. Went to a hut. It's a small hut. There was a lock there. She opened the lock and there was a child in the home. It's a small hut, some place we can make food. and child was moving around a little uncomfortably there, not either standing nor sitting. I was in uniform, I gave a salute to a child. I don't know how many police officers you have seen who salute others. Normally they expect a salute, but if you are a real police officer, a genuine police officer, a committed police officer, conscientious police officer, you should salute others. Salute is a way of respecting others. When I am having my cap, I can't do namaste. I have to salute. So I gave the child a salute. He saw me, but he did not notice me. Again, I gave a salute and told him, police uncle. Introduced. I could make out he nodded. I said, you have a problem with you. I understand you have a problem with you. Police uncle will take care. Can I see you? He said, all right. He said, all right. Then I said, you have a problem inside? He said, yes. Okay, can I see that? Police uncle, can I see that? He looked at his mother's face. Now, 11-year-old child did not want to undress his pants before the mother, lady. So I told her, Didi, please go outside. She went outside. And the boy, with difficulty, he opened his pant, half pant. There was no undergarment there. Entire private area, private portion was full of pus. Not only the front side, back side also. Nobody can wear underwear, nobody can wear a dress. So I knew the boy is in complete distress. I said, all right, put on your pants. I'll take care. Just don't worry. Just don't worry, I'll take care. They're very important. If you can give consolation to a person, half the battle is won. I said, don't worry, I'll take care. I'll take care and come along. I'll take you to a very good doctor. They will look after you. After you are completely all right, I'll talk to you. Okay? Yes. I took him to a government hospital. Husband, wife, good doctor. Treated them. I told a lady doctor to counsel him, but don't treat him. Male doctor should treat him. After a week, the lady doctor says, the fellow is super. Come and talk to him. When I talked to him, I'm giving a long story, cutting it short. From that village, one labor contractor went to the village, told the poor people, all Harijans, all scheduled caste people, told the village, there is a lot of employment in carpet factory in Mirzapur in UP, Uttar Pradesh. That place must be around 200-300 kilometers from Mirzapur. Mother said, all right, we can send our children. What do we get? He said, 500 rupees per month, 8 hours job, and fantastic place to stay, and not to worry. The mothers were in distress. They were doing some errand jobs. All right, 500 rupees per month they got entangled or enamored. All 27 children were sent to carpet factory in Mirzapur. Carpet factories needed nimble fingers at that point of time for making good carpet. Nimble fingers means good carpet. Prices are money. So people make money out of these children by using their fingers and the delicacy of the children. And what did they do? 8 hours job turned out into 18 hours job. Morning 7 o'clock they go and goes up to 10 o'clock night. And 2 times food, 2 chapati and 1 piece of onion, or 2 chapati and 1 piece of jaggery, vellam. That's it. And that story doesn't end. They have to work continuously without any stop. And night time when they go to bed, there's a small room there. They will be sleeping like a fish in the market, all put together. Story doesn't end there. Then the fellow will go and pick up, hey, come here. 2-3 boys they'll pick up and they themselves strip naked there and have sex with the child. Sex with the boy child. They have sex from the front, sex from the mouth. You know what sort of things, what all heinous things people can do. So these boys were completely ravished. They were sexually violated, physically violated, emotionally violated, financially violated, and all that happened. So this boy developed a wound, and when the wound became so serious, he fell sick. So he is brought back home by the contractor telling his mother, you keep the child for 10 days, he'll be all right. When he is all right, send him back. She said, where is the money? Oh, money will come to you. Now only 5 months, 6 months time, all the money will come to you. She was not going to get any money. Now, this child gave me a lot of courage and inspiration. I took my police officers and went to Mirzapur, rescued all the 26 children, brought all the 27 children back, educated them, all scheduled castes, put them in the school, gave them education, free education. Government gives all education free. All sort of things, entire rehabilitation I could do. That child was my inspiration that this is ultimate violation of human rights. That is trafficking. The child was abducted, kidnapped, exploited, physically, emotionally, financially, and sexually. This is what is human trafficking. Ladies and gentlemen, our society, there are any number of examples. We may not be aware because we are ignorant. It is not their fault, it is our fault. If we don't know what is happening outside, it is not the fault of those poor, deprived children or women. It's the fault of ours. We don't know. I call it a conspiracy of silence. We all keep quiet. When you look side, that side something is happening there. So we look this side. When you see look this side, something is happening there, we look that side. Isn't it? That is conspiracy of silence. If we can break this conspiracy of silence, we can do a lot to our children and women. Thousands and thousands of children and women are being exploited every day, not only in sex trafficking, labor trafficking, organ trade, and so on. The law says even physical exploitation is also trafficking. A lot many children are being physically exploited in labor. The other day in Chennai, during COVID time, 11 children were rescued from a silver cleaning factory, silver ornaments cleaning factory. Colisa pile, all those stuff. When you want to clean a silver ornaments, they use acid for cleaning, acid. So you have to use gloves and clean the silver ornaments. But take your wristwatch and use the gloves and clean that. And take the gloves out and clean your wristwatch. Which one will be better? Without gloves it will be better. So it is written there, gloves shall be used. For whom? For the labor inspector to come and see, or for all the government agencies to come and see. The contractor told the children, take your gloves out so that the cleaning can be done better. So these boys are made to put their hand in the acid and clean the jewelry. I'm talking about not vintage. I'm talking about only 6-7 months back right here. What happened to these children? All the children have lost their nails. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine 10-year-old, 11-year-old children without nails. We clean our nails, we take pride in Q-Tex and this and that, isn't it? All of us taken pride in that nails. These children have been deprived of the nails. Nails means nails are gone forever. Those nails won't come back. They are our children. The children may be trafficked from Jharkhand or from Odisha or from anywhere, but children are ours. Every child is ours. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is called human trafficking. It's an ultimate violation of human rights. It is a complete devastation of human dignity and human rights. Now, who is a trafficker? The trafficker is also amongst us. The man who violates rights, the man who deprives a child of his childhood, man who deprives a woman of her womanhood, all people are around there. In a sex trafficking scenario, we tend to call them as customers. They go and violate women's rights, pay some money and come as customers. We pat them on the back as customers. They are not customers, they are criminals. The woman who is violated, we call her a prostitute, isn't it? We call her a prostitute. No woman is a prostitute. No child is a prostitute. It's a prostituted woman, it's a prostituted child. And those men who violate them, they are not customers, they are criminals, they are hardcore criminals. The word should stop with them. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us have to be aware of this issue. If we are aware of this issue, we can stop this. Our lack of awareness, our lack of involvement is what is creating this problem. Let me give one more example before I come to conclusion. Missing children. How many of you are aware that how many children are missing in our society? When your child goes missing, we bring the roof down. We should. When neighbor's child goes missing, we will say, something is happening there. When another person's child is going missing, we don't even bother. Are you aware, in India, 110,000 children are reported missing every year. Unreported, God knows. Out of 110,000 children reported missing, 40,000 children remain untraced. Remain untraced. Where are they? Those children have not got into Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal. They are there. Those are the children who are made to beg. Those are the children who are made to cut the animals in slaughterhouses. Those are the children who are made to work in the tanneries. Those are the children who are made to work in Blickins. All those children are our children. It may not be born to your family, your wife or husband, but our children. When we are a proud Indian, we should believe all children are ours. Let it be from Kashmir, let it be from Kanyakumari, all children are ours. All are our people. Whatever rights we give to ourselves, give to others also. That is human rights. What is human rights? Whatever I have, if my sister is not for sale, your sister is not for sale. If my daughter cannot be violated, your daughter also cannot be violated, isn't it? That is human rights. Please take this mission forward, ladies and gentlemen. If all of us can work together, we can make a huge difference. Now, I am not only appealing to your conscience. I am requesting you because we have a mandate also. You know what is the mandate? Our Constitution of India. Constitution of India, which Dr. Ambedkar and the team made. Wonderful, genius persons. What did the Constitution say? Constitution, the first line says, we the people of India, and the preamble last line says, gave to ourselves. We the people of India gave to ourselves a mandate called the Constitution of India. Fantastic. In that constitution, there is no discussion on drug trafficking. Very important issue. There is no discussion on arms trafficking. Very important issue, international. But there is a discussion on human trafficking. Article 23 of the Constitution says human trafficking in every form is prohibited. Therefore, when we the people of India gave to ourselves the Constitution, all of us are equally responsible under the Constitution. We are all not only stakeholders but duty holders. If my neighbor, a woman of 22 years or a child of 12 years, and that person is likely to be trafficked, I have a constitutional right. I may be anybody, bus conductor or a rickshaw puller or a telephone operator, anybody. All of us have a constitutional duty to ensure that child is not trafficked, that woman is not trafficked. Therefore, I am appealing to you the constitutional mandate. I am requesting you to go by the constitutional mandate that we must ensure our women are safe, our children are safe, our women are not for sale, our children are not for sale. Now what can we do? Lot many things can be done. Police has a specialized agency called Anti-Human Trafficking Units. I was privileged to set up the first 9 AHTUs, anti-human trafficking units in the country, Andhra Pradesh, Goa, etc., in 2007. Today, Government of India has replicated anti-human trafficking units to all the districts in the country. Every district has got one. It's an institutionalization. It's a process of institutionalization. Government has taken the initiative because it's a very important initiative. What is anti-human trafficking unit? Police officers trained, NGOs trained, they work together. It is synergy. Synergy in action. Unless we have the government and the civil society working together, you are all part of the civil society. You may be a student, you may be a teacher, you may be a professor. We are all part of the civil society. So this is a convergence in action. Anti-human trafficking unit. When you want, the civil society wants, the police will function. When we go into a police station, shake hands with them, they will deliver. So police has the capacity, police has the authority, but we have the knowledge. We have the knowledge of the terrain. We know who is a trafficker. We know who is a victim, who is likely to be a victim. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, work together and walk together along with the anti-human trafficking unit and make them function, make them deliver. Across the country, I appeal to all the citizens of the country, please go to the anti-human trafficking unit of the district. If they are not functional, you have to make them functional. When you walk in, when you work with them, they will become functional. Let us take it forward. Number 2, anti-human trafficking clubs in the colleges. Your college has got a fancy club, very good. Your college has got dramatics club, very good. Your college has got debating club, very good. Start an anti-human trafficking club also. I am not asking for doing a law enforcement. It is not your job. You start with the baby steps. What is the baby step? Work along with the child line. Child line goes for rescuing children, and that you can associate with them. I have seen a case in Chennai where the child line went to rescue in a Chennai Central Railway Station, and they picked up around 7 or 8 children, and one of the boys was speaking a language which they could not understand. They tried to speak in Hindi and Bangla, but the boy was speaking a different language. They recorded whatever the boy was speaking and sent it to their college, Madras School of Social Work, to the anti-human trafficking club. The club heard some voice, they also didn't know. They circulated to all the students in the college, in the class, wherever they are. One girl said, "Hey, this boy is speaking my language, Ahamiya language, Assamese language." Immediately they connected that young lady student to the child in the railway station and made the child talk to the young lady. The young lady talked to a child, and the child said, "I am from Kamrup district. My father is a drunkard fellow. My mother was violated, abused, etc. I ran away from home. I came to Guwahati. Somebody took me to Kolkata. Somebody brought me to Chennai, and somebody did this, somebody did that, and the boy wants to go back and see his mother." How did the child go back? The Child Welfare Committee took steps and sent the child back home. Who was instrumental? Anti-Human Trafficking Club. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do wonders. You are youngsters, your mind is brilliant, your energy is superb, your power of the youth is what is required in the country today. When the youth move, the world moves. The mountains can be moved. Therefore, please associate. Start anti-human trafficking club today. Start with the baby steps. Lot of things can be done. Please set up anti-human trafficking clubs in the colleges and take it forward. Since many of you are working in the rural areas, we have seen it during the COVID time. COVID time scenario has changed drastically in different ways. One is that labor has moved to villages. The labor who was working in so many factories in Gujarat and Ahmedabad and Maharashtra and Pune and Punjab, they've all gone back to village. There is no employment there. There is no livelihood there. So they are suffering there. So we need to empower them. At least prevention of exploitation can take place. Panchayats have a big role to play. Panchayats have to be empowered. So if you can take this mission as a very interesting mission, empowering the panchayat against human trafficking, panchayat against human trafficking, PAIC part. Set a panchayat against human trafficking. Go to some panchayat, talk to the panchayat members, panchayat leaders, panchayat officials. See, they don't know what is happening there. So you educate them, empower them. When the panchayat is empowered, they have a lot of legal powers, they have a lot of financial powers. So that power can be enlightened. You can be a trigger factor, and the panchayat start working. This exploitation can stop. Another dimension of COVID is very interesting. I don't know how many of you are aware. The traffickers have come into the cell phone now. They have moved into your cell phone. You think your cell phone is safe, but how many of us know that traffickers are in the cell phone? Lot of unwanted stuff are coming into children. Adolescents are finding difficulty because a lot of pornographic materials are coming in. Once you click the picture, opens into another picture, a beautiful flower comes up, then you click the flower, it becomes something else, and finally the child is led into a garden path, you get pornography there. Child will try to delete, adolescent will try to delete, but doesn't go. It doesn't go because this way the traffickers are making inroads. Ladies and gentlemen, many of our children, many of our adolescents, some of you yourself may know, are facing problem because of the traffickers. The traffickers have come into a bedroom now. The elephant is in the room. How do we handle this? When the elephant is in the room, how do we handle this? We need to empower those youngsters, 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard boys and girls, empower them. If there is a problem like this, don't delete, keep a picture and take it up. Where do we take it up? You can send it to CyberDost. In a Twitter handle, CyberDost, or www.cybercrimes.gov.in. Once the photo is sent to them, they have a network across the country. Very important initiative they are doing. It's a police agency, but they will attend the problem. The child deleting the picture is not a solution. The police should investigate who sent it to a child. It may be a neighbor, it may be a teacher, it may be somebody else. That should stop. We have to address the trafficker. We have to address the demand. We have to address the person who creates a problem. Then only the issue can be solved. So, Panchayat against human trafficking, anti-human trafficking club, anti-human trafficking unit, all of us work together. And the civil society works together. It will be a dominant force. And in that force, all of us can stop human trafficking. We can ensure that our children are safe, our women are safe, our people are safe, and that nobody is for sale. That nobody is for sale. What we should do is, we should open our eyes, move outside, look around, break the conspiracy, and start functioning. What do we do? Spot it, speak it, act it, and stop it. Thank you. Namaste. Jai Hind.
Aachi Institute of Management and Entrepreneurial Development offers PGDME, Postgraduate Diploma in Management and Entrepreneurship, 100% placement, part-time job during study period, earn ₹10,000, hands-on training in HR, production, sales and marketing, warehouse and logistics, quality and exports. Admissions open. Apply now. www.aimed.in. For inquiry, contact 99442 83994 or 9840 338935. Email info@aimed.in.